Welcome to Around the State. My name's John McAllister, and today we're going to look at five prospects in the 2023 class that I really like. And before I do that, I would like to spend a moment to talk to you about what this venture is. I've done video podcasts with people, interviews, and now it's kind of a hard time to get interviews now during college and high school football seasons. So I've tried to get as many names out there, exposure out there as I can. I'm starting last week, I did 10, and I want to try five, and we'll fluctuate between 5 and 10 to see how it goes, and maybe get a feedback from you on what you think of it. Of 5 to 10 different players in the 2023 class. We'll plan to do the 2024 class and maybe some young prospects in the 2025 class. But we'd like to do the 23s and the 24s first. And just talking, and it's not a rating system. It's not a ranking system, as such. I have an idea of the players I like, but I don't think it's fair to kids or me to put players out there and rate them who the best top five quarterbacks in order are. I can tell you who five quarterbacks I really like, but I don't know if they're the five best in Ohio. So with that being said, we're going to start right in with the podcast. And these are five that I just did in the 2023 class. Next time there'll be five more, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I appreciate all your help. I appreciate you following me on my podcast, and looking forward to enjoying this. Thank you, and have a great day. My first prospect today to look at would be the quarterback, Drew Novak from Western Brown High School down by Cincinnati. Big guy, 6'5", 180, 185, and lean. And he runs pretty well. He runs well enough to escape pressure, and he runs well enough to make you honest. But he's not going to run the 4.5. 4.6. He's a pocket passer, and he can move around back there. He's got good feet, but he's more of a sit and attack you type guy, and very accurate. He throws different balls. He throws he can wind up a little bit, and he can also step. And when he steps and follows through, he can throw the dart, so to speak. But he's got to have to get stronger overall. And he will. He's got to have to get stronger core muscles, and I think he will. I think the other thing I like about him is he understands the offense. He can run. He can find the second receiver. He seems to know where everybody is, and he's calm and patient. He doesn't seem to get rattled very much. That's looking at film. I have not seen him personally, so I don't know some of those things. But watching video, he just seems to be cool about that. He can throw high or low. He can throw on the run either way, and with accuracy. And I think accuracy is a big thing with him. He gets plenty of time to throw. He's going to have to learn to be a little bit better under pressure. Good decision maker. And those things I really like about him. He's just a quarterback. He's got to get in the right system right now. And I think Drew's got a chance to be pretty good. Let's see. Poise under pressure I talked about, and he's tough. He can throw on the run, and his mechanics are pretty good. I think the biggest thing with him, like I said earlier, is to get stronger, physically stronger. He's going to have to, hit strength growth spurt, and he'll be good. But I really like Drew. I think he's one of the top quarterbacks in Ohio, and we'll see. My next player is Luke Montgomery from Findlay High School. Luke has drawn a lot of publicity. He had a great summer season. He's so athletic, and I think that's one thing that makes Luke attractive as an offensive lineman. And he's always, I'm not so sure he can't play defense. I watched his highlight films and video, and he can get after it now, and runs really well. And he's shown a little bit of, I don't know what the words are, aggressiveness. He's shown, he'll hit you, stay with you, and knock you down. He's got a little bit of that. He's developing it better, a mean streak. And I think that's one of the things that Luke really needs. He's 6'5", 260 pounds, can dunk a basketball. He's a really, really good basketball player. I think he has to learn to bend a little bit more. But his feet, and he stays with blocks. He does a lot of things well. Now, I did see the video. He was playing center. Now, that's not been brought out lately, but that would be interesting. Like I said, he's so athletic and and I've watched him finish plays, and he goes after guys to hit. When the ball's running around, he's running around catching the ball or getting after the ball. Luke's athleticism, his potential, and excuse me, his strength development is getting better and better, and he's going to be fine. I think people are putting too much pressure on him right now, but he's going to be able to handle that. Luke Montgomery, top 2 offensive linemen in the state. I think he and Padilla down at Wayne are the 2 best right now, and more to come. Jason Hewett, I watched as a freshman. He's going to go into his junior year, or he's playing his junior year right now. Really good athlete. 6'3", 200 pounds, can run, plays quarterback, plays defensive end, tight end, outside linebacker. He can play a lot of positions. I think he's playing quarterback more because he's probably the best athlete at Youngstown Cheney right now as far as football potential wise. I've got him. I have him listed as an outside or a defensive back. Maybe start at free safety, move up to strong, and then move up to an outside linebacker. He's got to get bigger and stronger. He's got a little bit of nastiness in him. I like the way he can drop into coverage. He's got really good hips. He'll come up on run support and do a really good job there. He makes tackles, and he's getting more self-confidence. I mean, he has self-confidence, but he's getting in that dominating type confidence now. And I think that's really good for him. And excited. Like I said, so athletic. I think he's committed to Cincinnati. I think, some more about him. He stays on his feet. He can come off the edge. I think he's got speed to get to the quarterback. And he can also be that nickel back. I don't know what they call him anymore. I call him outside linebacker. He can go do a lot of different things. And he can also play defensive end. So from those points, it makes him really, really valuable, as a football player. Edward Robinson, I've watched recently on video. He's put up some really good numbers. He's a true running back. He's always 5'11". They 5'11", 190. And I will tell you the number one thing with Ed Robinson is that he can run fast. He's a sprinter. He's strong. He goes north and south. He'll run inside or outside. Got a really excellent burst. And with him, he's one of the first guys I've seen for a long time that, it's that shift in gears. One's got quick explosion, quick initial burst, and then he's got a little second gear, and then he has that 5th gear. he can run, and he's physical. He'll break tackles, and he, like I said, he'll go tackle and tackle. He can be a good wide outside receiver coming out of the backfield. He catches the ball well. He runs well after the catch. And I think that's one thing that's important. Not got as much publicity that so far, but he's good. He can pick and slide. He can plant and go. He has natural feet, I think, as a running back. And he's got good balance, breaks tackles, like I said, and really, really strong after the first hit. Got good vision. He's got quickness. I think by the time next summer rolls around, he's going to be really, really well sought after. He's got the toughness. He can take a hit. He can stay, take a hit. He comes right back and goes again. And I think with Edwards, sometimes it looks like the more he runs, the better he is. And he's playing against pretty good competition. But you see the little things, though, the burst and the toughness. And, maybe not going to be tall enough for some people, but he makes plays and he gets after it. Malik Hartford is the ideal big, strong, free safety, 6'2", 195 pounds, and he will come after you. He has really good speed. He can backpedal. He sits back and reads and reacts to the ball, and he gets there. Tough run support inside, may grow into a inside DB as far as a strong safety type guy because he's big and he's tough. You can change direction for a pretty good sized guy. He can do that. He'll pursue. He gets from one side of the field to the other. Well, the biggest thing I like about him, goodness, he can come up and whack you. He can turn. He's got good turn ability. He's got good ball reactions. He's got range. He's got awareness. And I just think there are a lot of things about him that are good. Starting to come up more on the board. He can accelerate. Just a lot of things about him that I like. He's physical. A lot of things I like about him. I haven't seen him in man coverage much, but I think that, it's obviously a possibility. But Malik is coming, and he's getting, he's has offers out there now, but he's really coming around. So it's exciting to see that.